Alrighty guys, so it is after 2 a.m. on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas! It is December 25th, 2020, and there's not much to it, but I'm going to go to the hospital to get checked out, and I just wanted to record this ahead of time. Like why I'm going to the hospital. Obviously I'm up right now moving around, but I think there's too much that's happening that I can't get immediate help for. Basically, like, it would take too long to get to my doctor, sort of thing, and too long to even wait for a prescription to be filled and this and that, and I don't know, there's too much. Either way, I think either I'm having I don't know, that's why they're going to check me out. Either I'm having problem with my oxygen, having problem with my lungs, having problem with my asthma. I don't know what it is, but I want to be checked out. So my oxygen has been the same, in the 98 to 96 range. It's been the same. I have a pain in my chest. It's like right here. It's right here on Bucky. Really what it feels like to me, which isn't good either way. It feels like back when I wasn't being treated for my asthma. I started having really bad asthma attacks, and then I couldn't even stand up. I was in so much pain. And I can actually stand up and move around, but I have this pain in my chest, and it is hard for me to breathe, and I'm having to take slow, deep breaths for me to feel like I'm getting air in. So it's not good. I shouldn't feel like I'm having an asthma attack when I've been continuously treated for asthma, and I have my inhaler, but it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. So I was having all that mucus problem, and it's not like I'm coughing anything up. So another concern, of course, is pneumonia. And again, these are all just things that happen with people who have COVID, so we're just trying to make sure that either I don't have it, or if I do have it, it doesn't get worse. And, I don't feel like I'm in any emergency right now, so my husband's gonna take me when he gets off from work. He works from home, and he gets off at 6 a.m., so we have a little less than 4 hours to go, and he's gonna take me, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, they can check my heart. Again, we're not totally concerned that I'm having a heart attack, but that's the chest pain. Just want to rule everything out. Mostly I want them to give me a breathing treatment. I want them to retest me for COVID, see where I'm at with that, and check out my chest pain, that sort of thing. So see what happens. Brianna here. Today is December 27th. It is 3:37 a.m. You guys, if you watch my YouTube channel, if you've been watching my YouTube channel, you would know that I'm up so early because normally I work the night shift, so my usual schedule is to stay up late at night anyway, so I've been awake. I've been up since 9 p.m. So, the last check-in that we had, which I'm going to be combining it at the first part of this video, I went to the hospital December 25th. I went Christmas morning to the hospital just to, get a little extra help, make sure I was doing okay, and, I was excruciatingly exhausted after all of that. My breathing is really off still, which isn't good. Let me see where my I'm like you just constantly check your oxygen, guys. What am I at? I'm at 97 right now. So, I am going to take a bath because I mean, I'm just even if I take a shower or bath, I just feel really gross, which isn't cool. I'm yeah, just gonna go get freshen up. My oxygen is still staying there at 97. That's not good. So when I went to the hospital, they gave me breathing treatment and they did an x-ray for me of my chest and they did an EKG to check my heart and everything was good. The breathing treatment helped me. Of course, I was really exhausted after the breathing treatment. If you guys know anything about your own medical history and whatever, I'm forever going to the doctor. So I know this and that about my own medical health aside from, you know, working in the medical field for the last like year and a half now. So for example, my oxygen was showing at 98, which is my usual. Of course, right now it's showing at 97. And my temperature was at 99. My temperature, like even I felt it earlier. I had caught it at like 89, which isn't horrible, but my temperature has been going up, is what I'm saying. So before that, my temperature had been higher before. At the hospital, it was at 99. Of course, that could have been just my body just really stressed out, just reacting to the fact that I couldn't breathe and this and that and so much. So, my blood pressure was high. Again, that has to do with your stress, how your body is feeling. My blood pressure is usually around 110, 105. Again, because I'm such a small person, and for the most part, you know, again, if you're healthy, it'll be low. It'll be like 120 and lower as long as it's above 100. So my blood pressure was rather high for me. It's at 137/87. It's a high number, was higher. So nothing too bad, nothing that they couldn't help me out with. Of course, you know, it says COVID-19 virus infection, personal history of asthma. That's what I was there for. I got my they gave me my prescription to take to the pharmacy, and I got that. They put me on a new medication, so I have a new medication. I have to take it twice a day, so take it in the morning with my morning medications, take it in the evening. Of course, it's so exhausting just to be able to manage all of that myself. It's hard to manage all that myself because I don't want to get up. Of course, all this time, I have to get up, I have to make myself I have to take care of myself. I mean, that's just, I mean, really, outside of this, you should always need to make yourself take care of yourself. You just got to do it. But yeah, it's pretty hard. So, I was only in the hospital for maybe like 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, they They said something about me. They didn't want to give me fluids. Um, I have signs of being dehydrated because I was having a really hard time taking in liquids. Of course, I have been taking in liquids, but it's really hard. I mean, I just know that like there's a huge difference between what I could drink in a day regularly versus what I have been, because I get so nauseous even with my nausea medication, which I'm really trying to stay on top of that. Um Again, drinking electrolytes, Gatorade, Pedialyte, water. I have such a hard time taking water down still. It's just like, I don't know, maybe it's like too thin for me. It's like the strangest thing, like it being too thin, like I feel like it's choking me. And then like I can't drink hot chocolate or coffee. Just saying that for example, because those two are too thick. It's a really weird thing. Um so I can drink hot tea, I can't drink cold things. Um I was previously like living off of Sprite and oh my goodness, Sprite and ginger ale, and now I have my Gatorade just to switch everything. Of course, I am taking sips of water here and there. I have my water with me. I have my Gatorade with me. Basically having it by my side. Um, what else? So with the new medication, oh my god, so I was just so exhausted from everything. Which by the way, like the breathing treatment like kicks your butt too, because um your body just reacts to it. Like it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, like just adrenaline rush, like an adrenaline rush. So aside from being exhausted from being sick, and then exhausted from the adrenaline rush, and I stayed up um maybe around 11 p.m. or something because we were waiting for, no, I'm trying to remember. Gosh, everything is just so weird. um I got home from the hospital and I slept a ton because I was so exhausted. I slept a ton and I slept a ton and I slept a ton. The next morning on the 26th, I turned in my prescription to the pharmacy. As soon as they opened, and I stayed up. Yeah, I stayed up probably again like a little after, like around 11 or something like that, and slept a ton. I waited for my prescription to be ready, and I took my medication and all of that, and slept a ton, slept a ton, slept a ton. Um, the other thing that they gave me was to take to the pharmacy and to get it is this lovely contraption right here. Like, they have different forms of these and it's so interesting. So you see my inhaler just like squeezed in there. This is my daily inhaler that I have to take twice a day. I've been taking it. If you have asthma problems, you probably take Symbicort. It's a steroid to help you breathe. um so this is something that I've been taking for years now. um and they have this contraption. You just put your inhaler in here. This is my emergency inhaler, the albuterol, which people who don't even have asthma, they've actually been giving it to COVID patients, that type of thing. But if I am starting to have an asthma attack on a daily basis, like, just like outside of COVID, I can take that. So it's the same thing. I can just squeeze that into this little spot right here. And then this thing is like really cool. It's like really simple but really cool. Like, listen to it. Like you put it on your mouth like this. And then like as soon as like you just breathe, like if you take a breath in, like it just like sucks everything into you. It just, hold on. Like it just sucks all the air into you. So basically what it's doing is it's trapping all the medication into this tube, and like because of like the weird suction, it is trying to make sure that you're getting the full dose of your medication versus just putting this in your mouth and having the medication escape from the sides of your mouth. A lot of people have that problem. So um yeah, just give me this, take it with my Symbicort, and take it with the albuterol if I need it. And yeah, so I have those two new contraptions. Today is the 27th. I said I'm doing okay. I'm just like really really exhausted. Like I really got beat up over it. um so I have a doctor's appointment. I have a doctor's appointment on the 30th, which is, I might be wrong about this, but I know today is Sunday, and I think the 30th is on a Wednesday, if I'm counting correctly. So I technically have a doctor's appointment um, with my actual doctor, and I am going to talk to her about breathing treatments at home, because you can get breathing treatments at home. The reason why I had to go to the hospital is because I do not already have the machine that you need for breathing treatments. So I don't know if I explained that before, but yeah, that's why, more importantly, I needed to go to the hospital because I couldn't get my hands on a machine soon enough. It's one of those things where you have to, I, I don't think they have them in stores. I think you have to order them. You can order them off of Amazon, but you're still waiting like a few days for them to come in. Of course, the mail's packed up, things are crazy. So I'm going to talk to my doctor about doing breathing treatments for me, see what she says. Obviously, I needed one from the hospital, and it's just good for me to have it on hand because obviously I already needed it. Um, so it's a lot. So I need to get my hands on a breathing treatment machine, and they can be a bit, depending on what size or what you can get your hands on, they can be a bit of money. And then my doctor would give me a prescription for the breathing treatment, the little capsule thingies that they give you. And I know how to work them. Like my mom has a breathing machine, which no, I cannot borrow hers. I cannot take hers because she is currently using it. And hello, like COVID, breathing COVID into it. Yeah, no. She has her breathing machine. I need my own. But I know it. I've had to give breathing treatments to residents at the assisted living that I was at, and my mom, that type of thing. So like I'm not worried about being able to have to do that for myself, but also because I have COVID is one of those things where I have to make sure what they do in the hospital. What they do in the hospital is COVID patients who get breathing treatments, they will put a sign on their door for the following hour that you need to wear an N95 if you are in their room. And for the most part, you get them set up so that you don't have to see them for the next hour, because the breathing treatment will cause the COVID to like react, and like, you know, even if you start coughing, you're going to be spreading COVID everywhere. So it's just things like that. It's things like that. But yeah. Yeah. So that was a little update about what was happening these last few days, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, guys. I'm doing okay. That's just all I tell people. I'm doing okay. I'm managing. Unfortunately, I'm just not getting better. I'm just not getting better. So I have to talk to work about that because I'm not getting better. I'm okay. I'm managing. I'm here. And I haven't even looked at my hospital bill yet because I don't want to look at it. I have the paperwork for it and I don't want to look at it. Um, so that's something I'm not looking forward to. But, anyways, guys, as always, please take care, stay safe, wear a mask, look into the COVID vaccine, and consider getting it. Um, it's no joke. It's no joke. It really sucks. But yeah, happy holidays. Bye.